Hello everyone, welcome to Wi-Fi Learn. We are seeing the topic under the circuit theory, that is parallel circuit. In last video, we have seen about the series circuit, that elements are connected in series in the series circuit. Whereas in the case of parallel circuit, the elements are connected across each other such that they form a parallel structure. Here in this circuit, the resistance are connected across each other by forming a parallel circuit by giving an input supply through a voltage V. We are giving a supply through a battery source which is having a voltage of V volts. And I have connected an ammeter here to measure the total current which is flowing inside the circuit. Here this is an ammeter which measures the total current which is flowing through the circuit. And I have kept a separate ammeter for each resistant representing that current is going to divide in each branches. Assume you are giving a supply to the voltage of V volt and the current will start to flowing from positive terminal of the battery and reaches the negative terminal of the battery according to the conventional current I. Right? The current going to measured by this ammeter is total current IT. And here after reaching this node, the current will divide as I1, which is the measure of the current which is going to flow through the R1, and after this the current flowing through the R2 will be I2 and the current flowing through R3 will be of I3. The current will split here according to the resistance value that present in the circuit. So, I am keeping a separate ammeter for each branch to measure the total value of the current that is flowing through each branches. So, by seeing this we can say the current in the parallel circuit would be different in each resistor. It is not as in the case of the series circuit. The current in the parallel circuit would vary according to the resistance that present in the circuit, whereas in the case of series, current is same in a series circuit. See here, these three resistors are connected in a common point such that each voltage value is same. See, these two terminal and all the two terminals are connected to a common point through a battery of positive here, and this common points are connected to the negative of here, negative of the battery, representing the voltage drop that present in each resistor would be same in the parallel circuit. It won't have different voltage as in the case of series circuit, but in the case of parallel circuit the voltage would be same. If the input voltage V is 5 volt, each resistance would have the drop of 5 volt. Each resistance R1, R2, R3 will have the drop of the 5 volt because each are connected to a common point. Terminals are connected to the positive terminal and these right terminals are connected to the negative terminal of the battery. So, each resistance will have the same voltage drop or same potential difference irrespective of the current flowing through the circuit. So, in parallel circuit, we can make some characteristics of a parallel circuit similar to the series circuit, that is, here the current is varied in the parallel circuit according to the resistance value. If the resistance is high, the current value would be low. If the resistance is low, the current value would be high. Current is varied in the parallel circuit. But in the case of voltage, voltage is same across all the parallel elements that present in the circuit, across all the parallel elements. So, we can see in this circuit that I total has been divided as I1, I2 and I3. So, the total current is nothing but a sum of all the current that has been branched. So, the total current can be given by I total can be given by I1 plus I2 plus I3. Right? The total current is I1 plus I2 plus I3. This is opposite in the series circuit. This is opposite in the series circuit where total voltage is equal to sum of the voltages in series circuit, where in the parallel circuit total current is equal to sum of the current that has been branched in the parallel circuit. We can find the total resistance or equivalent resistance in the parallel circuit. We can find the equivalent resistance by using Ohm's law. So, the total current in the figure in the circuit figure, the total current we have taken is equal to the sum of the current that has been branched, right? So, IT is equal to sum of the I1 plus I2 plus I3. So, we can take the I total current as sum of the current that is flowing through the each resistors I1 plus I2 plus I3. So, according to Ohm's law, I1 can be given by voltage divided by the R1. We have said already that each resistance will have the same voltage drop, right? I am representing the drop voltage as V, V divided by R1. Current through resistance R2 would be equal to V divided by R2. Current through R3 would be equal to V divided by R3. And the total current can be given by total input supply divided by the total resistance. Total resistance that present in the circuit, IT is a total current, and RT is the total resistance, R equivalent, that can be represented as R equivalent also. So, if you substitute in this equation, we will get the equation as V divided by RT or R equivalent. V by R1 represents the I1 current, V by R2 that represents the I2 current, V by R3 that represents the I3 current. If you take the voltages common and we can cancel out the voltages, so the R equivalent can be given by 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3. This is the formula to find the equivalent resistance that present in the parallel circuit. This can be further reduced by R equivalent can be given by product of R1 R2 R3 divided by R1 R2 plus R2 R3 plus R3 R1. Further, during arithmetic calculation, we can find the R equivalent value in the parallel circuit. The parallel circuit, the resistance could be found by this formula or this formula, irrespective of the resistance that connected in the circuit, right? By using this method, we can find the equivalent resistance in the parallel circuit, and also we can find the total current that has been flowed in the parallel circuit, and we can also find the current separately that is flowing through the each element that present in the circuit by using the Ohm's law.